Hello there. So after a quick YouTube search, I did not find any video showing a fully working analog redstone adder, which adds two signal strengths and outputs them as the addition with a carry signal, so you can chain them to infinitely expand. And just in case I'm not blind and there is actually no video showing that, I'm making this one here, where, as you see, it's a very simple redstone contraption. I don't know if you can say contraption for things that don't have moving parts, but redstone circuit, and it does exactly what you want. It adds two signal strengths. Here is the output, and you can get the carry signal from here. And it's very fast. The longest signal passes through maximally 3 comparators, so it's definitely way more efficient and way smaller and simpler to make this thing if you just want to add signal strengths instead of decoding them into binary and then adding in binary and then encoding back to signal strength. I think if the binary version of the addition would be faster than 3 comparators chained one after another, I would be surprised. So for it has many applications, especially for things that output signal strength. How it works here, first thing you want to know is how a comparator works. So I'm not going to explain too much, but there is this subtraction mode, which subtracts the redstone input on the side from the main input, and then you get a value outputted which cannot be smaller than 0. So it has a hard cap at 0. There's no negative power level because there is only redstone signal strength between 0 to 15. So actually, and of course it's a simple thing, if you chain 2 of them together and input 15 as a single signal strength behind them, and then subtract first A and then B, and then subtract this output from 15 again, you get A plus B. But the problem is, this only works for additions that output 0 to 15. Because what if I want to add, for example, 9 plus 9? That would be 18, but 18 is not represented in one signal strength. So this circuit is not a fully working adder, it just partially works. So how you get around that? Basically, I looked at the output you want, and if you observe the logic table and look at the values that are not working in this circuit, you can actually see that the output is always A minus the maximal signal strength plus 1 minus B. And if you try to put that into a redstone circuit, you will see that this is actually possible and pretty simple to make. So first, you cannot represent the maximal signal strength in one wire, so you will have to reduce the hard value by 1, so you can represent the signal strength 15 and then subtract from it B minus 1, and that actually works, and there's not much else to it. You just use the signal from the other circuit if the signal from the first one does not work, and you combine it by having the second circuit output a signal that is 1 strength higher, and you use that 1 where it should be 0 to output the carry signal, because this happens when the basic addition goes above 15, and you just use this signal to turn off the first basic adder, and then you just let the signal from the second circuit decay by 1, and this is your output for additions that go above 15. And that's it. There's nothing else to it. It's very simple. It's just 6 comparators and that's it. So yeah, hopefully this helps you with any redstone things you're building. Right then, bye.